Good afternoon. Um, yeah, I got some thoughts on Lindsey Graham, and it's not the what everybody's harping on. They're harping on uh, his character and his being, and, and I don't really care about any of that. People ask me what war I fought in, and I say the war at home. And I fought death all the time. And death's an evil thing. And death knows no boundaries, leaps or bounds, ages, sex, creeds, or religions. It doesn't matter. I didn't care who you was or what you was. I just wanted to help you and save you and deliver you. And if you was dying, I wanted to be with you and try and help you from dying. And I did the best I could. But with that being said, I was a lifesaver, not a heartbreaker, you know? And what people have been saying about the dead is plumb evil. And I don't understand it. You know, our minds change as we get older. I'm 57. I don't think the same as I was 27. And I'm sure Lindsey didn't either, or has it. Do any of us? I know I regret things that I've done, and then some things I don't regret. What I try and never do is speak ill will of the dead. And I've seen some vile, disgusting things said about Senator Graham. And whatever is said, that is terrible, terrible, terrible. And everyone should be ashamed. So, I've had people die on me, and I've delivered babies. I remember this one old feller, he was dying, and I talk about it all the time, but he was dying. I knew he was dying. He knew he was dying, and he said, Mr. Paramedic, he said, would you please pray for me? And I said, yeah, I will. And I did. Well, let's watch this about Senator Graham.
Senator Lindsey Graham was in Ukraine meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky just one day before his death and a day after his birthday. Graham's office released a statement that says, on the evening of Saturday, July 11, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham passed away from a brief and sudden illness. Senator Graham's family appreciates prayers at this time and asks for privacy during this incredibly difficult period. Graham's Senate office released the statement of his death just before 2 a.m. Reactions were quickly posted online despite the overnight hours. President Trump wrote, Graham was one of the greatest people and senators he has ever known, always working and a true American patriot. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster shared he and his wife are devastated, writing, Lindsey Graham is irreplaceable, the fiercest of fighters for South Carolina and America, and a loyal and steadfast friend. And Senate Majority Leader John Thune wrote his heart is heavy, and that Graham believed in the might of America to achieve good in the world and dedicated his life to advancing that cause. Graham was elected to the Senate in 2002 after serving in the House. He ran for president in 2016, criticizing then-candidate Donald Trump even after dropping out of the race.
I'm trying to get us the most viable nominee for 2016 that could win without destroying the party. I think Trump destroys the party.
But once President Trump was in office, he and Graham formed a tight partnership, and the senator became one of his closest supporters.
One thing I want people to know, I am standing with President Trump.
He called himself a Reagan-style Republican, one of the most powerful lawmakers in the Senate. Lindsey Graham was 71 years old. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
People can say a lot of mean, hateful things. Excuse me. But until you've tried to save a person's life or you've watched a person die in front of you, for those of you that have said ill of the dead, it will come back to haunt you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share. It will help the algorithm. I can't believe I said that for the first time. Thank you. Have a blessed evening.